And there it is. He moves all in. He's got a lot of players to get through, but even if he gets called, he's got a really nice hand here. Jeremy Chen running into it here as Babayev finds queens in the small blind.
How much did you count?
8 million and a quarter.
8 and a quarter?
What? 8,025,000. All in?
Yeah, I mean, our graphics could be off by a little bit here or there. Not something egregious, but.
Right. So Babiev here makes the call with pocket queens, and Chen is going to need some help here. A7 versus queens, our first big all-in of the night.
And Rio, remember, folded ace-10 of diamonds, so he like dodged another bullet. You know, he's kind of been bobbing and weaving and just getting out of the way at the right time.
Great timing from him here as the flop brings out king, deuce, 3, 1 club. Backdoor clubs, still an option here for Jeremy Chen, Mr. Child. 4 on the turn gives him a wheel draw as well. Oh, there it is. The river hadn't even been dealt yet. And it is a round of applause here as Jeremy Chen gets eliminated in 9th place.
Of course, plays a lot bigger at times. You know, we mentioned him playing in the studio, all that sort of stuff. I think the biggest pain point for him is that he wants to play to win, you know, but I think he's also, in a lot of ways, a slave to his fundamentals, and he understands that, like, listen, I can't just, like, blow this up. Like, there's a lot of money at stake, and I can ladder up pretty easily here. At least 1 spot, if not 2, and then go from there. But in the back of his mind, he's probably like, let's go.
And speaking of let's go, Machado moves all in from the small blind with ace-4, and Margolin with 7-5 offsuit makes the call. Blinds are also up, by the way. We're playing 1 million, 2 million with the 2 million big blind ante. Look at the math here. Margolin only had to call, what, 2.5 additional big blinds? This was a very, very small shove from Machado, and Kuden is probably the most interested in this hand on
6-4-3.
Yeah, he's staring that page jump right in the face, and in a great spot too because under the gun.
Here comes the flop. 10-8-7. Machado in deep trouble as Margolin hits a 7. An ace and an ace only will turn things around here. Turn card is the 3 of hearts. Machado down to his final card. If this river is not an ace, we'll be down to our final 7. And there it is. Vaughn Machado eliminated in 8th place. He's going to collect $41,597, and we are down to the final 7 with... Moves all in with the queen 8 offsuit. It's only a little more than... Or, sorry, a little less than 3 big blinds here.
What did you free bet me with when I had the kings? 3 jack off. So it's going wild then.
Babiev, ace-7 offsuit. Seems interested.
5.6? I'm chilling, I'm sucking. 40 now.
Donnie, there's not even that many big blinds in play in total. Are you surprised Babiev is thinking here with ace-7?
No, because he's been thinking a lot. Like, that's just kind of his MO.
Well, the Margolin train keeps on rolling as he moves all in over the top to apply pressure on the remaining players to get this thing down to a heads-up showdown. Uvula at risk here with queen 8, looking for a queen to beat the jacks of our chip leader here. Margolin looking to become a little richer.
I don't even know if I can root against Jacks versus Buffalo.
All players rooting for the jacks to hold up with the exception of our all-in player. Pay jumps very, very juicy right now, especially when you consider that these players have only invested $800 into this event.
Timo's got another spot. You guys cheering or what? Come on, I don't hear you. Yeah.
Joey Kuden trying to encourage Margolin's rail. Here comes the flop. 7-4-3. Things looking very clean here for Margolin, and we can see on the screen 2 queens have already been folded by the other players, so Uvila looking for a queen and a queen only at this point. The queen of clubs, that is. Turn brings the 5 of spades, giving him a chance to hit a straight. The problem being, most of those cards have also been folded, so horrible situation for Uvila as the river brings the deuce of spades, and Uvila is our next player to get eliminated for the most part, right?
Yeah, but I mean, Joey Kuden's got 2.7 more, so I think I would go with this one here. I mean, it's going to be hard to really find any spots, and Ace-9 is a pretty good hand.
So you guys rooting for?
Margolin happens to find a pair here, so you are behind.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, Margolin keeps on shoving. Let's see if he keeps on getting it done as Rio Vallejo from Mexico is all in for his tournament life with 17.2 million chips in the middle. Looking for an ace or a 9 or some sort of straight or flush. Does have both of Margolin's cards dominated as far as the flush goes.
3 of spades we called for last time.
Big all-in showdown here. Joey Kuden, again, the most excited spectator. He could ladder up again. Here comes the flop. Queen 4-10.
Heart. Jack of hearts.
Club.
Jack of hearts.
Vallejo rooting for an improved sweat with the Jack of Hearts. An ace or a 9, however, would give him the lead right away. It is the King of Clubs, and it does add some outs. He now can double up, hitting an ace, a jack, or a 9. River card incoming. It is the Queen of Clubs, and the pair of 3s hold up, and Timur Margolin continues to be absolutely unstoppable.
This tournament's wild, and Margolin, he's probably going to rip this one.
I mean,
2 4s. I mean, what's everyone going to do?
94 million chips. And there it is. He moves all in again. You love to see this.
Pay jump now is about $32,000. And Joey says, we're going with it.
All right, Kuden's going to go for it. Hendricks folding a 9 here. And Allen tosses king-queen. Babayev with the easy decision as well. And we have another all-in showdown. I know this is not the Gladiator, but all I want to say is, are you not entertained?
We got Ace-9.
Kuden at risk with Ace-9 has a coin flip for his tournament life. And if he wins this thing, he's going to be very much in it right now. Jacket goes back on. He's standing up, doing all the rituals, putting the bag on. He knows exactly.
He knows the drill, okay?
He knows the drill perfectly. Final 5 here, big all-in. Can Kuden find a win here? And it is Queen 4-10. Margolin flops a set, and Joey Kuden now down to running cards to stay alive. Running straight, the only option here for Joey Kuden. He's going to need to improve on the turn. The turn is the 5 of hearts, and that'll do it. All of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, we are down to the final 4 players as Joey Kuden is eliminated in 5th place. He collects $93,000 for his efforts, and he'll probably look back on this final table with a big smile because 7 deuce.
Oh, my.
2 live cards.
I mean, what are you going to do?
No one else.
Worst time in poker.
Brutal situation for Hendricks here.
Sorry, buddy.
This is almost why you just take the Joey Kuden approach and you just don't look, because then you just can't see the bad news.
Yeah, bad news indeed, but at least he has 2 live cards. Margolin continues the rush, finds ace-king. Hendricks all in with 7 deuce offsuit. And the rail is laughing.
Oh my god, he's not scared of ICM.
Absolute tear for Margolin.
That was pretty funny.
At least
should be backwards, right?
Yeah, I made a mistake.
At least Hendricks suits are live.
Good feeling.
I shouldn't have opened.
All right, here comes the flop. Adam Hendricks, tournament life on the line. 4-4-5 rolls off the deck. All his 7s and deuces are live, so he has 6 outs twice here. Could stumble into some back doors. Turn card is the 4 of diamonds. Doesn't change a thing. Hendricks still looking for a deuce or a 7 with 11 million chips in the middle. River card is a deuce. And Adam Hendricks finds a double up on the river.
We got
As
it
if he's
there.
Scott Blumstein. He drills the duck, and he is back in the game there as Babayev finds 2 kings on the button. He's sitting on only 11 million, so these stacks are now all of a sudden very close. Margolin and Hendricks both are expecting Babayev to shove a lot here, given this current setup. He's got Hendricks covered too, and he knows that it's going to be very hard for him to fold. And there it is. Babayev moves all in. Margolin happy to get out of the way. Anything playable, and Hendricks will be in there.
How much?
Yeah, it's got you covered.
Oh, it's 11 million. yeah, I know. I It's
see
okay.
what you're asking.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's important for me to beat you in a pot, right? More than anybody.
Iceman Hendricks needs some help here. He does make the call, and he's going to find out the bad news. He is up against 2 kings.
Kings and Queen Jack suited.
Adam Hendricks, tournament life on the line.
Queen
Jack.
Jack.
The number 1 on Alaska's all-time money list. Needs some serious help here. Spades or multiple queens or 4s.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
4 players left. Are we going to see the field reduced to the final 3? Here comes the flop. Oh, I see spades. Ace, 7, 8, 2 spades. Adam Hendricks still very much alive in this thing. Hendricks rubbing his hands together in anticipation of what could be a double up. Turn card is the 8 of diamonds. That removes 1 out. The king of spades now no longer active for Hendricks. He's going to need a non-king spade on the river, or else he will be our 4th place finisher. Here's the river. It is the ace of hearts, and that is it. Adam Hendricks eliminated in 4th place. He takes home $125,000 in this $800 deep stack event. Good showing by him.
Oh,
and he
wow.
moves all in.
Oh, no.
What a misstep from Allen. Of course, he could not have known that this time around Margolin was indeed serious. We have ace-queen versus ace-3, and we're a clean run-out away from being heads-up in this event. And look at this. Babayev probably about to do cartwheels through the horseshoe with a $60,000 pay jump on the line. And Michael Allen at risk here with ace-3 versus the far superior ace-queen. We're going to see 5, and Allen is going to need some help here. Here comes the flop. Jack in the window. 8-8 behind it. Chop outs now all of a sudden emerging from the depths here. Allen looking for a 3 for the double, but he would be totally happy, maybe just as happy, if a jack showed up. Turn card is the 10 of hearts. More outs for the chop. A jack or a 10 would chop this. A 3 would give Allen the double up. Can Mike the strike survive? The river is the 6 of diamonds, and he does not survive. A fist bump for his friend on the rail. Handshakes all around here. Good game.
Action here on Babayev. Picks up a really great hand, 2 8s.
All right, maybe this is the start of a little bit of a comeback here. Pocket 8s on the button.
This is 1 million, right?
How much more do you have?
12 and a half at the
12
start.
behind.
No, 12 and a
12
half
start.
at the start.
Okay.
Obviously, he's praying that Margolin rips it in on him here, but
Look at this, we're going to see a flop, Donnie.
this is incredible. Oh,
Wow, Jack, 5, 6, and Margolin flops 2 pair. And of course he's going to check. He's going to try to get some chips here. Doesn't even realize that Babayev actually has a hand. 9 million in the middle, pot size bet left here for Babayev.
No real reason for Margolin to raise here. He has such a good hand. You just want to keep everything in from your opponent and just, you know, hope that he just continues to put chips in the pot here.
Check.
Margolin continuing.
I would lean to just, as this is played, check this back here.
And he moves all in. Margolin snaps him off with Jack-6, and Babayev needs an 8 to survive, or else this tournament will be done.
Pocket eights to my Jack-6.
It's been the Timur Margolin show, and Babayev only has 2 outs to survive. The Avocado Man, 1 card away from his 3rd World Series of Poker bracelet. The Israeli fans in the background ready to start cheering and jumping. An 8 and an 8 only will save Babayev. Dealer, show us that river card. It is the Queen of Clubs, and we have a new champion in the building. Timur Margolin wins the $800 deep stack event, taking home a whopping $342,000 and a round of high fives from his crowd on the rail.